Mabel is going to be looking this way, so I'm going to start her off here. So she's looking at us. A little chin there, and again she's got the furry neck that goes over the collar, so, and then we can put the collaring down there. She's got her tag. So I've got to think her hand's coming down here. She's going to wave a ticket up here. And that's so she's got a ticket there, and she's got a paw under there, so she's a bit woolly. And her tummy, she's going to hold her hands down there. Okay, and then tummy comes around about there, her leg goes behind, and then okay, and then her tail comes from behind there. Quite big bushy tail. Now, so that's going to be a ticket there. Let's put that in. Oop. Thanks. So that's her ticket there. Now we're going to colour in. Mabel has got a light grey, so I'm using the black, but I'm not pressing very hard. It goes down there, one side, and then about from between her eyes, that goes through there, and we do that side. And now that would go down her back, and then we would see that grey coming round the sides. And also along her arms and legs, but not to the toes and hands, if you want to call them that. Of course, they're not really hands. Now so we've done the black line, then we do the grey, now we do her markings, and I start from either side on it. So I just press a bit harder now, and I do the lines, that the darker fur that comes in lines, like stripes, either side of her eyes, then another, and another, and another. And you just zigzag, zigzag. To describe the stripes. And these ones here, they come from the side, you press harder and then lighter. So hard, light, harder, lighter, harder, lighter. And here, and then stripes on the legs. Okay, and you can, with a tail, to make it seem rounded, to give it some shape, you can make the stripes that in a way that describes the shape. I mean, if I did them straight along, it would look flat. So I try and describe the shape of the tail, the roundness, by doing the lines like that. And then a few little lines to remind us that it's actually fur. And we're going to give her an orange collar. And let me see. Of course, I'm missing something really important. Mabel has got an M there. How could I forget? And lots of these types of cats, these with this tabby pattern, do actually have if you look closer, you can see an M, or sometimes it's a W there. So it's have a look if you've got. If you see one of these cats, or you've got one of these cats, have a look, see if you can make out an M. You might actually have a Mabel. Okay, now the ticket. The ticket, they're going to well, we've got a passport here, so we're going to colour that in red. Turn that round. Okay, and so, and this ticket is to somewhere called, first of all we'll put a little bit of colour on there, and this is to Ticket to Paradise. There we go. Now, as we've got the shadow under here, we're going to put the shadow under Mabel so she's not floating in the air. Okay, now a little bit of pink for her nose. So it's a red. If you've got a pink, use a pink, but this is a red or a rose. So I just press lighter, and then it means that the white of the paper comes through. Where I used the black to do some shadow on Stan, I'll show you. This is just a grey. It's just a finer shade that allows us to do some suggestions of the fur and some shadow underneath Mabel's chin, under here, any white bits under the tail there. So it just gives things a bit of shape and a bit of form, and we can do some more down here if you want. So I think that is Stan and Mabel.